question about Queen.
I see. Princess Kate?
No, not the royal family. Queen, the band. Favourite album? I'd ask your favourite song another day.
Favourite album?
That you have to pick one Queen album to keep. You have to get rid of all the rest.
Innuendo.
Yeah.
I think.
Why?
Queen Innuendo is just quite emotional, isn't it? So it's Freddie's last album, kind of. Well, they did Made in Heaven, but Made in Heaven I enjoy as well. But close second is probably the one before it, The Miracle.
So you just named 3 albums, not one.
I did name Kate
You
for
did.
the royal family.
One. You have to get rid of all the rest. You can only keep one.
I don't know, because today I feel more like Made in Heaven. I can't really pick like one like that.
Okay. Favourite 3 Queen albums?
I think it's quite close, like The Miracle,
Yeah.
Innuendo, Made in Heaven, so it's all the last 3, really.
Yeah.
And they would chop and change, like, on my mood.
Yeah.
But Innuendo itself is a really cool song. Powerful riff. Freddie Mercury's vocals are probably some of his best ever, I'd say. It's a quite moving track, Innuendo.
Yeah.
Of course you got...
It's a story, isn't it?
Yeah. And I think it was jammed. It was songs that they jammed in the studio to make a song.
Yeah.
So I don't think one of them come in with the whole song. It was jammed, like the riff, and built from there. And it gets heavy, doesn't it? It's Innuendo's got quite a... Nearly all the songs in it on Innuendo are rocking. Excuse the cough, please. The Miracle's the same. It's one of my favourite songs. I spoke to you earlier about when it was.
Yeah.
Was it all worth it? But I like songs like Scandal on that. What else? Breakthrough.
Yeah.
I Want It All, Invisible Man, Party. That's another album, but obviously I heard that quite a lot. The Miracle as a kid in the car.
Yeah. Is there a Queen album you don't like?
I'm not a fan as much as some of the on the earlier albums.
Yeah.
Like it's probably A Night at the Opera. That's like their massive album.
Yeah. Is that quite controversial then?
Probably saying that, but I just prefer those later albums because what I heard more as a kid was the albums from like that mid-80s time. So Kind of Magic.
Yeah.
That was played a bit in the car, so obviously that was my kind of Queen time.
Yeah.
The live album from that tour as well. And then The Miracle. So I kind of come into Queen being born early 80s.
Yeah.
In that time really, didn't I?
You're not mentioning Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah. What can you say about her?
That's the one, isn't it? If people say Queen, it's Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, that's an amazing song. I don't know how he come up with that.
Yeah.
Pretty incredible, isn't it, when you listen to that? But I wouldn't say it's one of my favourite Queen songs.
Yeah.
I listen to it and I enjoy it. But I do prefer those albums, I said, and some of the earlier stuff not so much. But I do listen to them and I can enjoy them.
Yeah.
But my favourite towards the end. But
Yeah.
that's maybe it's a bit of a...
It's maybe become a bit more meaningful then, when you know Freddie's story and that. Maybe then that's what makes them mean a bit more.
But Made in Heaven, well, I'll go back to Innuendo. I got that for Christmas.
Like this Christmas.
On tape.
Yeah.
It was the following Christmas, obviously, that it was released.
Yeah.
It had been released earlier in the year. I got it for the Christmas, and I think that year I had a personal stereo tape player.
Yeah.
So it was the headphones.
So you had to listen to it a lot then.
I also got that Christmas Michael Jackson Dangerous on tape.
Yeah.
Which I don't think had long come out as well.
Yeah.
So that was quite a good Christmas to listen
Not
to
off the
stuff.
wall.
Another day come. That was quite a good Christmas for those tapes.
Yeah.
Innuendo and Dangerous.
Yeah.
Pretty good music to be jamming then, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's when, like we said before, you didn't hear it all before you had the album. Oh,
Yeah.
so you wouldn't have heard all the other songs other than what's released until you have that album. Like now you can listen to it, can't you, and then go, no, I'm not going to buy that, or I am going to buy it.
True, yeah. Now it's too easy to go on Spotify and listen to every single song by Queen, which is a cool thing.
Yeah.
But then it was special getting the tape.
Yeah.
And later on the CDs.
That's what we said with the kids though, isn't it? They've got the whole world of music out there, but they don't have the thing of going, oh, that album's out, I'm going to go and buy it.
But I have got the majority,
Yeah.
near enough all of Queen's albums on CD.
Yeah.
So I am a fan.
Yeah.
So obviously saw one with Paul Rogers, and couldn't see him with Freddie, but saw him with Paul Rogers a few times when he was doing it.
Yeah.
But obviously the ultimate would be to see him with Freddie Mercury.
Yeah. Do you think there's anything in your playing of Queen? Do you think?
Try and take a bit of the melody maybe from Brian May.
Yeah.
He's quite melodic, isn't he, playing style. Obviously you can't sound like Brian May, but I've never really wanted to go down that road with people, so it wasn't. It's just a solo that's probably fits the song, works, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not just shredding.
Yes.
So that's probably in there a bit.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people would be influenced by Queen and Brian May, wouldn't they, if they play guitar.
Yeah, but I think your playing gets influenced by singers.
I've done a few Queen songs and
Yeah.
copying the vocals. It's I always try and take some of the emotion
Yeah.
with the vocal. Freddie, obviously, up there with the best, isn't he? As a vocalist
Yeah.
and live guy as well.
Showman.
Shame, yeah. Take a bit of that as well if you can.
Yeah.
Just grab a bit what you can use.
Yeah.
And there's no probably better person to learn from than Freddie Mercury, and same as with Brian May, kind of with the guitars. For the solos that actually fit the song and isn't just someone shredding a load of notes that don't mean anything.
Yeah.
So that's what I'd say I'd take from Queen, because I don't think there's many solos like that in their music.
No.
Where it's just
Not
all
just
flash.
Yeah. Flash. Nicely done.